Falcon and the Winter Soldier is the 35th movie in the MCU, and it's a sequel to Captain America: Civil War, also a sequel to, you might say, Avengers: Endgame, and the Falcon and Winter Soldier TV series, and also the Incredible Hulk from 2008. But one technically, well, it has some of the characters from that. It's a crossover. It's all set in the same universe. All right, this one, it starts off with General Thunderbolt Ross, played this time by Harrison Ford instead of William Hurt, because he died before they made this, so they cast Harrison Ford instead. And Harrison Ford does a great job playing this character. I wish they cast him as him from the beginning, all the way back in 2008. But I really like him. He's great in every movies, and even if a movie sucks, he pulls off the role very well. This one, he's still in and has an estranged relationship with his daughter Betty, played by Liv Tyler. I'm glad she's finally returning because I was always wondering where that character went, and it's good that she's finally back. And quite sadly, the Hulk doesn't come back, so no Bruce Banner, no Hulk, no Mark Ruffalo, no Edward Norton. And I would have preferred they recast Edward Norton because he had chemistry with Liv Tyler, and I think he gives Bruce Banner more of a nerdy appearance than Mark Ruffalo does. The the acting in this movie is decent from the supporting cast, the main cast, especially Anthony Mackie and Harrison Ford. They pull off their roles very well. And the villain, played by Blake Nelson, who's the leader, and the Incredible Hulk, it was Samuel Stearns, and he's got infected with some gamma radiation blood that went into his cracked skull, and he smiled creepily, and now he's an evil mastermind who can uses telepathy with his huge brain to manipulate people. He's trying to start a war between Japan and America because they're competing against each other to get a hold of this valuable source they found in the ocean called adamantium. Yes, this is the first appearance of adamantium because Marvel owns X-Men now, so they can use adamantium to Wolverine. Yada yada yada. Anyway, the first appearance of adamantium was I think when Hugh Jackman joined Deadpool and Deadpool and Wolverine the year prior. But anyway, this is a discovery of adamantium in the MCU universe, not the X-Men universe. Um, so there's this big showdown in the ocean in one scene. It's like modern MCU version of the Cuban Missile Crisis, except it's like between America and Japan instead of America and the Soviet Union. And a war almost breaks out, and it's up to Falcon and new Captain America to stop it. And new Captain America this time is Sam Wilson, the Anthony Mackie's character, because after Steve Rogers got old and retired at the end of Endgame, he passed the shield on uh, Sam Wilson. And Sam Wilson, this is a continuation of his adventure with Bucky and Falcon and Winter Soldier. And new Captain America in that one, played by the guy, Joaquin Torres. The guy who plays him, Danny Ramirez, he's back as well. So it's great to have that character back. This time he's not the new Captain America, Sam Wilson is. And the the action scenes in this movie are great. The shootouts and the martial arts hand-to-hand combat fist fights are done well. And I like the new Black Widow characters, like a Israeli woman who's works with the Mossad, and she has a funny moment where she flirts with Barnes, which I like. Um, well, she didn't work with the Mossad in this movie because they thought it would offend pro-Palestinian people and who wouldn't want to go see it. So, which is a bit cowardly. But this one, she's just a Black Widow, and the actress who played her, she's good in the fight, but she's not all that good looking. The the fight scenes she has are all right, and I like that character Isaiah Bradley, the Korea veteran. He's back in this movie, so it's great that he's back. He doesn't have any action, but he has some nice scenes with. I keep saying Falcon, but he's now Captain America. So Ramirez Torres is the new Falcon, and um, the president under President Ross, he's trying to maintain order during this competition with Japan, but then he has these anger outbursts where he's almost like he's going to transform into something, and that's because he's been taking these gamma pills to help him stay alive after he had some kind of heart attack in the past, and then he and then they overload, and he finally lets it loose in the middle of a press conference and rampages through Washington D.C. And but this is after the bad guy gets captured because the bad guy wanted to get captured. The leader was such a wasted villain in this, and then he has a fight near this field of like cherry blossoms and in the middle of Washington, and he fights them. Not the whole, no, the Well, I keep saying Falcon, but it's Captain America. He fights Sam, so and the fight is just okay. The CGI in this movie isn't all that impressive. It could have been improved a bit more. I like the CGI on Red Hulk though, and the fight scene isn't all that good. It's okay. The action is nowhere near as impressive as the action in Captain America 2. One of the best, had some of the best action scenes in the Captain America series, in my opinion. And of course, when Betty shows up, she calms her dad down, and Ross finally shows some humility. He resigns from office and turns himself in to the prison, which is good. It's good that and you got some closure with Betty. She meets him in prison, and they finally patch things up. And then the the Captain America, new Captain America, he visits Leader in prison, and the Leader talks about how there's other beings out there, like other dimensions, because of the multiverse. And it ends with Sam, whatever, finally visiting his buddy Isaiah Bradley at the hospital. And this is an okay movie. I didn't think it was terrible like most people did. It could have been improved a lot better. A lot of people probably went to see it because Captain Steve Rogers wasn't in it, and they thought it's not Captain America without him, even though in the comics, Sam becomes Captain America after Steve retires, so it was comic accurate. Mm, But Steve, I mean, he doesn't even have a cameo. It would have been great to see what he's doing now, but I guess they're saving that for the new Avengers movie. And I don't know. I give this movie a thumbs up for the stuff I did like, thumbs down for stuff I didn't like. All right, that's my review. If you like it, please hit the like button, subscribe for more. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye.